Diddy just got rushed to the hospital in the middle of the night from his prison cell, and fans are calling it nothing but karma catching up with him.
Well, I just let it all out. Well, as much as I could tap into. That shit felt great. Sometimes you gotta let that shit out.
But what really happened? Was it a real medical emergency, or was he trying to pull something shady again? Let's break it all down.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been holding a lot of shit in lately. Man, I just had like a 3.5-hour cry.
So, according to reports, Diddy was taken from the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn to Brooklyn Hospital at around 10 p.m. last Thursday night.
MDC is the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. It's where Diddy's been held since his arrest back in September. His team has tried multiple times for bail, but it's always been denied. So that's where Diddy has been for months now, but last week he was taken to the hospital.
The reason? Well, apparently his knee was bothering him. Now let's be real. This man has been in prison for months, and now his knee is suddenly an emergency. The timing of this whole situation has got people raising their eyebrows, especially since it was done so late at night when most inmates were supposed to be asleep.
He was taken to a Brooklyn hospital for an MRI after reporting issues with his knee.
A source confirmed that the late-night timing was intentional, claiming that it was meant to avoid speculation from other inmates and prison staffers. Now, why would Diddy be so concerned about people talking if he was simply getting medical treatment for an old injury? That's what a lot of people are wondering. Was this just a routine checkup, or was Diddy using this as an excuse to get out of his cell and maybe even plot something bigger? Law enforcement sources even admitted that they were given a heads up about Diddy's hospital visit just in case it was leaked and they would have chaos. But chaos over what? Him getting an MRI? Or was there something else going on behind the scenes? Because if you ask fans, they think Diddy is trying to find a way out of prison, and this hospital visit might just be part of a bigger scheme. But let's talk about how he ended up here in the first place. Diddy has been behind bars since last year after being arrested and charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, and prostitution, and it's not looking good for him. Just recently, a new indictment was filed against him, accusing him of trafficking 3 women across state lines. Initially, he was only accused of trafficking 1 woman, but now 2 more women have come forward. And even though prosecutors didn't file additional charges with this latest indictment, it's clear that Diddy's legal troubles are piling up fast. His lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, tried to downplay the situation, saying that the latest indictment contains no new offenses and that the government's case is flawed. But let's be honest, these new allegations are just making him look even worse. One of the alleged victims is believed to be Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, who previously sued him for rape and physical abuse. Diddy settled that lawsuit within 24 hours, which had people side-eyeing him hard, because why settle so quickly if you're innocent? Now here's where things get even crazier. One of Diddy's other accusers, Ashley Parham, came forward with a disturbing story. She claimed that Diddy threatened her with human trafficking and even ordered his longtime associate, Christina Coram, to insert a copper IUD into her. When that didn't work, she says Diddy got furious and sexually assaulted her with a TV remote. The details of her lawsuit are horrifying, and if even a fraction of what she's claiming is true, Diddy is looking at serious consequences.
The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world.
But Diddy's time in jail hasn't just been about legal battles. Apparently, he's not handling it well at all. Reports came out that he had a total meltdown around Christmas because he couldn't believe he was spending the holidays behind bars. He was reportedly begging the prison guards to take him to the hospital just so he could get out of his cell for a little bit. The request was denied, but insiders say he was panicking so much that he had to use meditation techniques to calm himself down. Fast forward to now, and suddenly he's getting a hospital visit in the middle of the night. Fans aren't buying it. Some think he was just trying to get a break from prison, while others believe he could have been trying to orchestrate some kind of move to get out early. And let's not forget the wild rumors that started spreading immediately after this hospital visit. Social media exploded with claims that Diddy had been jumped in jail and that he was hospitalized because of a prison fight. A video even started circulating online, showing two inmates in orange jumpsuits fighting, with people claiming it was Diddy getting attacked. But those reports were completely false. There's no credible evidence that Diddy was assaulted in prison, and the sources who confirmed his hospital visit said it was strictly for his knee injury. Still, fans weren't feeling any sympathy. The comment sections were flooded with people saying this was karma catching up to him. One user wrote, "So his knee is hurting but not his conscience," while another said, "God's not done with him yet." Some even joked that he should get comfortable because he won't be leaving jail anytime soon. And honestly, they might be right. Diddy's trial is set for May 5, and if he's convicted on the racketeering charge alone, he's looking at life in prison. He's already been denied bail multiple times, and the evidence against him keeps piling up. With all these allegations, witness testimonies, and now more women coming forward, it's hard to see how Diddy is going to walk away from this unscathed. At this point, his only hope is his legal team pulling off some kind of miracle in court, but even that seems like a long shot. So was this hospital trip really just about an old knee injury? Or was it another desperate attempt to escape the reality of his situation? Adding to the drama, there have been whispers that Diddy's connections might be working overtime to find a way to get him out of this mess. Some fans believe he's pulling strings behind the scenes, using his wealth and influence to buy favors or delay his trial as much as possible. It wouldn't be the first time a powerful celebrity tried to manipulate the system, but with so much media attention on his case, it's going to be hard for him to pull anything off without people noticing. And let's talk about his inner circle. Reports are swirling that many of Diddy's closest allies have completely distanced themselves from him. Some of his former industry friends, who used to be seen partying with him, have gone silent. Even celebrities who used to defend him are no longer speaking up. It's like everyone is jumping ship, realizing that his downfall is inevitable. And if Diddy was hoping for support from the industry, it looks like he's going to be disappointed. Meanwhile, the victims' voices are growing louder. More and more people are coming forward, sharing their experiences and demanding justice.
We now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases.
If anything, this whole situation has given them a platform to finally speak their truth. And while Diddy might have thought he could buy his way out of this, it's becoming clear that his money and power might not be enough this time.
I expect that through this process, many powerful people will be exposed. Many dirty secrets will be revealed. We know what we are potentially up against.
And let's not forget the legal battles ahead. While Diddy's current case is already looking rough, experts are saying that more charges could be on the way. Investigators are still digging into his past, and if they uncover even more evidence, he could be facing even harsher penalties. It's clear that this is just the beginning of a long and brutal legal fight. So what do y'all think? Is Diddy really sick, or is this just another stunt to get out of prison? And do you believe he stands any chance of beating these charges? Let us know in the comments. And before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more updates on this wild case. We'll keep you posted as more details come in.